Hey, how you doing, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be staying at a Premier Inn in Birmingham. This one is on Waterloo Street. There are a few Premier Inns dotted around the city. So not only am I staying at the Premier Inn, I'm staying in one of their Premier rooms. I've paid a slight upgrade to stay in one of their executive rooms, so we'll have a look around, we'll see what extra you get for the money, and then if you stick around to the end of the video I'll tell you how much I've paid for this one as opposed to how much a standard room would cost. So let's take a look around. So here is your check-in and reception. Okay, so we're up on the 6th floor, staying in room 604, and as you can see it says your Premium Plus room. So let's get inside, we'll take a look around the room and see what you get for paying this extra fee to get a Premier room. Right, so as soon as you walk in, the smell straight away is what hits you. I don't know if the pumping something into the room to make it smell nice, but it does smell beautiful. And just check out the size of that bed. You normally get a double bed in a standard Premier Inn room, but that to me looks larger than a standard double, so I don't know if that's a king or a queen. And then at the head of the bed you've got a decent sized TV with a little bench underneath. So as you look around the room you can see that there's more attention to detail with the decorations and the artwork. The headboard is clearly a lot nicer than in a standard room. So to the side of the TV you've got a desk space area with a nice comfy office chair if you wanted to do some work. And you do get a coffee machine which comes with various coffee pods, and you've got your tea and coffee, your kettle, glass, cups, and then down here you get a fridge, which I'm pretty sure you don't get in a standard Premier Inn room. And there you go, you got a couple of bottles of water as well, which will come in handy. Like a really nice sized room, beautiful decor, feels really nice and clean. And I'll tell you in the morning after a good night's sleep how comfy the bed was. And then just to the left hand side of the TV you've got a little bit of a wardrobe with an iron and an iron board. Again, I don't know if that's something that you get with a standard Premier Inn room. And then each side of the bed you have got a lamp. There's your sockets for the lights and the plug socket with a USB port, and that's the same each side of the bed. And then here is the bathroom. So as I walk in you can see a nice sized mirror with a sink, and there's your toilet. And for the shower, wow, look at the size of this shower. I can't even get the full size of it in one shot. And then next to the sink you've got some hand wash. So in the shower area you've got two different hair and body wash. And as we close the door you got your towels. As we come back round, there's your big mirror. So I think all in all, beautiful room. You've got a big full length mirror just as you come out of the bathroom, and there is for the ladies to do their makeup with a mirror with a light round the outside. And some plug sockets to connect your hair straighteners and whatever else you need. So there's your Premier Plus room. So what do you get extra with a Premier Plus room as opposed to a standard room? So you get ultimate Wi-Fi as opposed to the standard Wi-Fi. I think that's something to do with is that you can stream your devices rather than just general browsing and emails. You get a coffee machine with the coffee pods, tea bags, and you get a sweet treat as well. You get improved refreshments, which I'm guessing means the water. You get a vanity area, which is over near the door. It's air conditioned, which it is. As soon as I walked in, I could feel the air conditioning. And you get a comfortable armchair, which I'm sat right in now, and they're not wrong, it is. It is so comfy. You get the iron and ironing board, a mini fridge, a rainfall shower, and an upgraded workspace. Right, okay, so that's a tour of the room. I'll tell you at the end of the video how much extra this has cost me as opposed to a standard room. But now it's time to head downstairs. We're going to go and get a drink. We'll check out the bar that you've got here. Some of the Premier Inn bars can be really hit or miss. But we'll go and check this one out and we'll get a drink and see what it's like. So let's head downstairs. The Bar and Block Steakhouse, which we're going to go in now for a drink. So let's head over to the bar and get a beer and take a seat. And with it also being a restaurant, let's take a look at the menu. I'm not going to get anything to eat, but let's take a look at it. So if you do stay here, you can get an idea of what food is on offer and what the costs are. So that's me done for the night, and I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. That was a really good sleep. Such a comfy bed, and it really quiet as well. Didn't hear any noise from outside. It's now time to go and get some breakfast, so let's head downstairs. So I've taken a seat inside the bar and restaurant. It's the same one that I came into last night. It's a buffet style, typical of what Premier Inn offers. So let's go and see what's on offer. And we'll get some food and get a drink as well for breakfast. So I'm not overly hungry this morning, so I've just gone a couple of sausages, some bacon, fried egg and mushrooms with a cappuccino, a fresh orange and a glass of water. I'm going to enjoy this and get stuck in. So that's my time come to an end staying at this Premier Inn in Birmingham. This is the one on Waterloo Street. So for the location, you can't ask for more. It's right in the city centre. You're about 10 minutes walk from the train station and you are dead in the centre of Birmingham, so it's great for all the kind of central locations. I was here to visit the Christmas market, and that was a 2 minutes walk. The room itself was really nice, clean, it was tidy, really comfortable bed. All the amenities were great, the coffee machines, nice to have a fridge as well that you can store any drinks or any foods in there that you need to. Good amount of space to work from if you did need to work on your computer. So the only downsides I would say, there's probably two. The TV really had very limited amount of channels. It was a Freeview only. There was no smart TV. And then the other downside is there's only one towel to be used after your shower. Somebody who's a little bit big boned like me, I do like a couple of towels, so that's the only thing. I'm sure if I asked reception I could get a second one. So is it worth the extra money that you pay for one of these premier rooms as opposed to a standard room? So this room cost me £63 for the night. I then paid an extra £11 for the breakfast this morning, which was an unlimited buffet. Breakfast was excellent. The bar area, I went for a drink last night, was really nice, really good atmosphere in the bar. Not your typical Premier Inn bar, I don't think. So is it worth it? I paid an extra £7 from what the standard room price was. I do think it's worth it. I wouldn't pay any more than around £10-12 maybe. It's probably what I would stretch to upgrade to this room from one of their standard rooms. Let me know in the comments below if you have stayed in one of the Premier rooms and which one you stayed in, and whether you think it's value for money. Please do leave a like on the video and hit the subscribe button so you get updates when I release new videos. And until next time, I will see you in the next video.